Hey everyone, you're listening to The Squirrels Nest, where you can indulge your nutsy side. I'm Meg.
And I'm Abby, and we're your squirrely hosts.
Welcome to The Squirrels Nest, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We are filming this in our mother's condo. It's our first podcast. We are sisters.
Yep.
And today we are going to use the character placement quiz. You take like 120 questions. They're all in that slidey spectrum. So like, for example, it's like neat and messy on one side, and then you slide the thing to see how much you're like it. And what people typically do is they do it for themselves. And what we thought, because we know each other so well,
Yes,
and it
we
could be
do.
fun, is we're going to take them for each other, how we perceive each other. And we're going to go over some of those results for you right now.
Right. And we have not shared each other our results, what we said for some of the things, like where we slid them to. So, yeah, this will be interesting. Very, very exciting.
Yeah, for those of you who know us, this I think could be very interesting for you. And for those that are new,
You're going to learn a lot.
Yeah, you'll learn some.
All right. So,
Want to start by revealing our number one and its percentage?
yes,
Okay, you want to go first?
I will go first. Unfortunately, I do not know this character.
Okay.
Benjamin Hawkeye Pierce from MASH. It was a 77%. So
Sure.
that literally leaves
Sure.
us with, I have no idea. So
Great way to start out. Okay, your top character is Will Byers from Stranger Things at a 78%, which I think totally tracks.
that does track.
I think that completely tracks.
But I'm surprised. I've never gotten that.
No, but I think it completely tracks, especially because you would totally be the first to get taken to the Upside Down.
You're so right about that. Well,
You're a wanderer, dude.
I am. It's bad. You can't find me. I'll just wander off. We also have taken this test before
Yes.
for ourselves. But the
Yes.
difference is now we're taking it for how we perceive
Yeah.
my sister Megan.
Yeah. So what is your typical number one character that you get?
I think, mine was, is it Mia from La La Land? I think
Yeah.
that was my typical number one character. What's yours?
Mine is Tasty Jefferson from Orange is the New
That's
Black.
funny that you say that. All right, number two.
We're gonna do the universes first, right? And then go into the list.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll start off. We have some universes picked out, so we can say who the top character is from those universes that are particularly relevant for us, so you can see
Right.
our taste. So sorry if this does not tickle your fancy, but sucks. This is our podcast.
This is the Squirrel's Nest.
This is Squirrel's Nest.
You like our nuts or not?
So starting off with Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh,
Abby, your number one character, to no surprise, is Katara.
yeah, that'll do it. That makes sense. I'm actually very surprised. All right, you ready to hear yours?
Yeah.
It's Sokka.
Oh God, that hurts me.
really-
That kind of hurts.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for me because in my, like, you're such a joking, but I am intrigued. I am kind of, I don't know.
It's tough because there's no bending. I genuinely think I would have been chill with anybody. Like literally Azula. Like
So
literally
you're pissed
anybody.
because he
Doesn't
have
bend.
Well, but that's also part of his character. But he's also awesome without it.
Yes. Here's the difference though. If I couldn't bend, I would have a massive chip on my shoulder.
You would. You think Sokka doesn't?
I think he carries himself better than I would.
I think that's true too.
Yeah.
I think that's true
I
too.
think he's more noble.
But your second person, can I say who your second person
Sure,
was?
yeah.
Was Toph. And that
All right.
that
Yeah,
adds up.
your second was Aang. And then
Yeah, okay.
Iroh. So it's
Your third was Iroh.
Oh, twinsies. Ayo.
Hey.
Shout out to Iroh.
Okay.
Okay. Next, Beauty and the Beast, just for the Disney child in us, I guess. Oh, God, I hadn't even looked at this yet. But of course, you're Belle.
Your Lumiere.
Wait. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Yep.
See, I feel like there's a trend already. And we're in
Already?
the second universe.
Second.
If the main character, if the protagonist is a girl next door type of situation, fits the shocker middle school English teacher vibe, it's Abby. If the protagonist is a sassy, somewhat arrogant,
Little arrogant, little.
with the sarcastic jokes, it's me.
And I think it makes sense though, because
Yeah.
we did drama, all right? You can like it or you can get out, basically. No, I'm just kidding. However, we did drama, so if we were to do Beauty and the Beast, I could totally see Meg rocking Lumiere.
Thank you.
Like killing the role.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next universe is Community.
Oh, I love the Community. Just side note, really, I really love the Community.
I think it's an underrated sitcom. Like, I surely think that it's an underrated sitcom.
If you have not seen the Community, I highly suggest you check it out. That's all I have to say.
Yep. Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah. You're Troy.
Yo, that's awesome. You're Annie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I honestly thought I might have been Abed.
Oh, I can see that. I think these make sense for us though.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
At the same time. Yeah.
All right, I don't have anything else to reflect really on that.
I was surprised by your second person.
Your second one's Abed. So.
Your second one's Britta. And I can see that in the activism.
Sure, but
she does it so poorly.
She does it so wrong. Everything.
So wrong.
She is the exact person that they're talking about when they talk about performative activism and selective passion. That's her. Everything. No, like.
Yeah.
It's the intentions are there. It's the execution is atrocious.
Right.
All right. Next is Friends.
Oh my God. Scroll down a little bit for this.
I mean, we're going in alphabetical order, but it seems like we're sticking with the sitcom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right.
We really like sitcoms.
This one was surprising to me.
This one was also surprising for me.
Okay. Phoebe.
You're Phoebe too.
Phoebe twins.
See, this is really, really... Okay, who was the second?
Monica.
Yours was Chandler.
Ew, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
I know.
First thing to know about me, I'm an anti-Chandler person.
She is.
Bottom of the list, bottom of the barrel for me. He is, yes, below Ross. Give me hate comments.
Something. Give me hate comments on the first podcast. Yeah, let's have them. And then Monica. Your last person was Ross.
Your last person was Joey.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you're Joey.
But I feel like he's more of a sweet... I mean, once again, here's the thing. How Meg perceives me. It may be different from how I feel of who I am or who I relate to.
Yeah, I always aspired to be Phoebe, but I didn't perceive myself truly as Phoebe. I always thought that in reality I'd be Monica.
And see, one of the questions that I think might have aimed more towards this is I put you... Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Sorry. I put you more towards hipster.
Right. Well, there are a lot of things I think that might have led this.
I also did weird.
Yeah,
and that
same.
Could have been.
A lot of the emojis I think I picked the weirder emojis.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Okay, next, the big one for us, Game of Thrones.
Please, if you... I don't want to spoil anything, but also, like, we're talking about characters because I got opinions. And
Somewhat
I just
spoiler
finished
alert, I guess. Okay, if I were you and you don't want to hear what we're about to say about the characters from Game of Thrones, I would fast forward like 3 minutes or something just to be safe.
Yeah.
There. Okay, now we can talk.
Okay.
You got Sam. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hear who you got?
Yeah.
Tyrion.
Is it because I don't shut the fuck up?
No, I think you're actually a lot like Tyrion.
Yeah, I would. Well, Tyrion's a Slytherin for sure. He's cunning. He's ambitious.
Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion. Well, yeah.
You've got the witty side, the humor.
Yeah.
You have the brains.
Yeah.
Really, his character development obviously went down last season. So
yeah, I don't claim the stupidity that he embodied in season 7 and season 8.
But we don't talk about those. We don't.
Do you want to do the top 5 Game of Thrones characters?
Yeah, I
Okay.
really do.
So your top 5 are Sam, Bran, Davos, Catelyn, and Jon.
See, I always got... That's I love Davos.
Yeah, the Onion Knight is king. He's the Onion King. He's not the Onion Knight. He's the Onion King.
Well, I'm surprised that Jon's up there. I think
there are definitely some attributes that you share. I mean, it's 61%.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yours is Tyrion, Oberyn.
Sure.
Ygritte.
Yep.
Olenna.
Yeah.
Tyrell. And then Daenerys.
Yeah, that's me.
So
in a nutshell. Watch Game of Thrones, I'm those characters.
I really think like I hit the hammer on the head.
Hit the nail on the head, yes.
Hammer on the head. Welcome. Yeah.
All right.
And then here's Arya. And then Bronn.
Oh my god, your least is brown. This tracks. This makes sense for us.
This makes a lot of sense for us.
I would say we're complex people, and this is why, because following Game of Thrones in our universe is another show that holds such a special place in my heart, and that is Glee. I'm a Gleek, I'll say it.
Oh, we're Gleek. Yeah.
Kind of underwhelming for you, Emma Pillsbury.
That is underwhelming.
It's super underwhelming, but it's got to be the OCD symptoms, dude.
Yeah, so I also have OCD. Just gonna put it out there. And that's probably why. Because on the slidey thingies, it's like, are you neat?
Yeah,
are you...
yeah. I put you pretty neat.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That tracks. So that's accurate. Who is second then?
Tina Cohen.
I'm gonna kill. That's horrible. Now I'm like questioning how people perceive me.
I don't know. All right, what was mine?
Okay. Mercedes.
Sure.
Is your number one at 73%, and then the second one is Santana. So 2 stars. Mm-hmm. 2 stars for me to then get
River Deep
Emma
Mountain High, baby.
and Tina. Literally, probably the most
That's
underrated characters.
That's super embarrassing.
That is very embarrassing.
Let's move on so it doesn't get more humiliating for you. We're gonna go to The Good Place. This doesn't surprise me at all. Homies with anxiety are always Chidi and Agonye.
And guess who you are?
No idea.
Eleanor.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. And that, I think, when Meg introduced me to The Good Place, she very much so said, she's like, I see you a lot in Chidi, and I sometimes see myself a lot in Eleanor, which is Meg. I don't know how Meg.
Your girl loves
it.
shrimps. I love the
She
shrimps.
loves the
I love the shrimps.
Yeah. So that's very accurate.
Yep, I would agree. All right, next, Harry Potter.
This one confused.
Okay, you go first because yours is too good. I want to go second.
Yours is George Weasley.
Fred is dead. Okay, he loses the ear. Sorry, that's how I remember which one dies. I think that makes sense.
I think it does make sense. I just wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting this either, but I want you to guess.
Is it Dobby?
Yes, it's Dobby!
Oh, no! No!
72%.
That's pretty high, too.
He's in your top
Dobby.
20. Yeah.
Dobby.
Yeah. Okay, let's not cry.
I will. I'm also I'm starting to read the books for all those out there. We're big Potterheads. My mug.
Yeah, but we're Potterheads in like the Gen Z way. If that makes sense.
No. What do you mean by that?
Like, I would never get the dark the Deathly Hallows like tattooed on me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. But it represents a lot of our childhood.
Yeah, it was just a staple of our childhood.
Yeah, I would say that.
Like, I would say we've watched the entire Harry Potter movie series all the way through.
Way too many times.
At least like a dozen to 20 times.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like not
That's
exaggerating.
not
Like, we've done it
exaggeration.
like once a year, maybe like for the past 10 years, plus probably a couple times a year. So maybe that is exaggeration. Maybe
ABC
a dozen
Family,
times.
Now Freeform.
Yeah.
I used to watch their
All the time.
Harry Potter marathons all the time while I was playing Legos. So.
And Lego Harry Potter. We're big Lego Harry Potter fans. Thinking about investing in a Switch strictly for Lego Harry Potter because we were using our 2008 Wii.
Yes, please leave in the comments if a Switch is
worth it for Lego games and Mario Kart, obviously. But
Mario Kart, yeah.
Think that it could just be more of an investment. I don't know.
All right, we're getting off track.
Yeah. Okay. Hunger Games.
Oh, Hunger Games. Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Okay, you are PETA.
That
PETA.
tracks.
PETA.
And you are Haymitch.
Yep, tracks.
See, Meg has a strong attachment to the Hunger Games because I see her a lot in Katniss as well. And that's her second character on the list, so I will mention that. However, Haymitch also makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say where I am Haymitch. Well, Haymitch and Katniss have a lot of similarities, in my opinions. And I think if you made a Venn diagram of them, I'm
middle.
Yeah, like I share those qualities that they share together. In my opinion.
You know what I'm actually kind of surprised about? That I'm not close to Prim.
Prim's not on here.
What?
Prim's not an option. The 6 characters include PETA, Effie, Katniss, Gale, Haymitch, and Snow.
What?
I don't know
would they
because
do that?
well, there isn't really much to her. She doesn't get a lot of screen
I mean, she doesn't get a lot of screen time, but she's so important to Katniss.
Yeah,
You would
yeah,
assume,
absolutely. But like,
could you imagine if they put her mother there? I would hate. Ooh, that'd be rough.
okay.
All right, we're
All right,
moving
so
on.
a little underwhelming because the amount of characters for the Hunger Games is a little low in our opinion. Okay, next sitcom, How I Met Your Mother. I was surprised by this one because I don't see you as this character, even though I took this quiz for you. I don't see you as this one. Marshall.
Do you know who you were?
What? Who?
Lily.
Oh.
Which I wasn't expecting.
I would have seen the other way around, to be honest.
Honestly, I would too. So
very, very interesting.
that is interesting. I wonder
I
how
don't know.
that.
I'm glad I wasn't. I'm glad that it was contained to Marshall and Lily because they are the best characters objectively in the show. Not the most entertaining, but they're just the best people.
Yeah, morally.
Yeah, just like they're the best people that I would actually want to be around. I would not want to be friends with Ted, Robin, or Barney.
Yeah, I mean,
no, ma'am.
Barney's entertaining for watching purposes.
But God.
But why would you ever choose to be friends with someone like that? That's a poor decision on your part.
Not. Certainly.
All
right, next we're going to Little Woman. I was surprised by see, we were talking about this earlier. I think for Little Woman, it's very easy to know if you know me and the Little Woman characters. It's impossible for me to have been categorized as anything other than Jo.
And that's accurate. Accurate. That is her top.
Yeah, like it's
person.
impossible.
And also by a lot too. It's a 74% match. And
there we go.
The highest matches that we got on
this one
was like, for me, it was probably 78%.
Yeah, it was 78.
In reference, that's really high.
Yeah. Abby, I think, depending on the version that she is or the people she's around, could literally be any of the other three March sisters.
Really?
Yeah. Meg.
Granted, I have not seen or read.
Shame.
Yeah,
we will
shame
be
on
consuming
me.
that movie soon.
But I'm aware of the premise.
You are Beth, and for this, like, you got Beth, and I think for all those who have seen Little Women, the reason why she's Beth tracks. That would happen to Abby.
Now I need to
her
know.
character arc, that's certainly what happened to Abby. But I would have definitely pegged her more as Meg.
Okay.
I stand by that. Yeah.
Okay.
Next is Lost. Huge staple of our childhood.
Love
Huge.
Lost.
Huge. Sorry.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't bring this in there.
I didn't mean to. It just happened. Michael Giacchino is one of my favorite composers, and he did the music for Lost.
Oh my
he
gosh.
also did the music for The Incredibles, Up, and the new Batman. So.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he did.
We just love Lost. It really, like, we were obsessed with Lost.
Yep.
This one is actually, I'm very, very surprised by this one.
This one totally tracks for you because you're Claire, and you also got Belle from Once Upon a Time, who are played by the same actress, made by J.J. Abrams. So J.J. Abrams did Lost, Once Upon a Time, and he also did the new Star Wars sequels.
Did he really?
Yes. Yeah. Well, he did 2 out of 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah. Of the sequels.
Yeah. Okay, I knew that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Yeah. So this is underwhelming for you.
Yeah, that's
in my
okay.
opinion.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Hugo or Hurley? I was very surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, I love Hurley, but I think the one thing he has going for him. Well, okay, I would say I'm loyal and I'm humorous.
Yeah, very loyal, very humorous, very communal. I put that in there,
absolutely.
like, for the
Certainly,
group.
Yeah, definitely.
But then your second character was Sawyer. So.
Ew. Oh, that's embarrassing. Well, that shows you how Abby perceives me. Oh, I guess.
Sawyer was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, which is.
I loved him.
Well, he's a great character, but
he's a great character. As a person,
his arc is really good.
His arc is really good.
You want to see good arc? You want to see good arc payoff? You got to watch Lost. Like that. It's.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
Character arc payoff. I would say Lost is very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mean Girls is next. It's kind of underwhelming. You're Miss Norbury. You're Tina Fey's character.
Oh, boo.
But that would try. I can see you interacting with, if you're as a high school teacher, I can see you interacting with high school students the exact way that she does.
I mean, yeah. Do you know who yours is?
I hope it's Damien.
Close, Janice.
It's Janice, yeah, that tracks.
Janice, yeah. The second one was Damien.
Your mom's chest hair. Your second one was Katie, then her mom, then Damien, then Karen.
Rough.
Yep.
You know I can't be throwing around names, but you know exactly who Karen reminds me of. You know exactly. Yes. And if you're watching this, you know, and those who know,
this person who it is will probably end up watching this.
Yeah.
By force or otherwise.
Probably.
So we will.
Okay.
Next sitcom. New Girl.
Oh, New Girl. New Girl.
Abby, who are you?
I'm Jessica Day.
Obviously.
I've never. Unfortunately, listen. You may not like her. Like I know a lot of people find her annoying.
I don't agree with that. This is my first hot take of the podcast, and it might be polarizing, but if you don't like Jessica Day, then you have some internalized misogyny that you need to get over. So sorry about it, but grow up. She's awesome.
But I do relate a lot to that character. Like, a lot.
Yes.
So it's interesting. That is one thing that I relate to that character, and I guess I am perceived as that person too. So I don't know.
Look at her eyeballs.
I do have crazy eyes.
Look at those eyeballs.
Big eyes. Okay.
Who's that?
Oh, yours was also Jess.
What percent?
66.
So that's why. So like no one from New Girl. Okay, because yours was 73.
Yeah, so that was pretty high. The next one is Cece, which I honestly would have said. Ooh, I don't know what I've said.
I don't think I mix it. I don't think I'm anyone from New Girl.
Yeah.
Which is fine by me. Okay. Next, The Office.
I love The Office.
Love The Office, obviously.
You're not going to be happy with this.
This is just lame. This is just a lame character. You got Aaron. There are so many characters to be from The Office, and you got Aaron.
Why?
At 70. I don't know. That's super lame. It's super underwhelming.
Could you tell me my next one?
It goes Aaron, Pam, Phyllis, Andy, Jim. Ooh, that's
so
a
high.
Fucking lineup.
See, the thing that I'm noticing is that I'm just boring. This thing, like, this is tracking. So now I know I'm just a boring person. All right, shock to the ego, but I'll live. You're not gonna like this at all, but it's Jim.
God fucking damn it. I guess I can see how I might be perceived as Jim. I can see that.
You have actually. So here goes Jim, Michael, Kelly Kapoor.
Thank God. I love Kelly.
Yeah, Meg's Kelly.
I love Kelly.
Yeah, that tracks.
Well, I love Mindy Kaling. Everything she does is perfect.
All right, let's take a sip.
Best boss. World's best boss. That's me.
Squirrels nest. Okay.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
All right, The Outer Banks. This,
Unfortunately, we do appreciate this.
Hold on. Outer Banks is doing what Riverdale attempted to do.
Ooh.
And they did it better because they are doing it strictly in a warm climate. So you always get the summer nostalgia no matter what time of year you're watching it.
Right.
Creators of Riverdale, stop taking so many shrimps.
I stopped watching Riverdale after season 1 or 2.
You are Pope.
Oh, that
Which
tracks.
totally tracks. If we were in this situation with a bunch of people, you would be the Pope.
Yeah.
You would certainly be the Pope. Who am I?
Kira.
Oh, God, that tracks. She's so freaking annoying, but that totally tracks. How many times, every time that we watch the show, she starts talking about something that's annoying about the turtles or some shit. I'm like, that's so me. I'm like,
yeah,
that's what I sound like.
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't say exactly what she's saying, I can tell that to people that aren't close to me, that's what I sound like sometimes.
Right. Which is
so
rough.
tough. Which is so tough.
That's a little.
But I think
it was 71% too.
Oh no, see. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
I think there are some good qualities in her that I'm gonna say that's
right. I don't know what she's doing right now with the romantic stuff. She hasn't been my favorite character, but whatever. I love Pope. I do love Pope, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Okay. Next is Parks and Rec. This is not surprising. It's Ann Perkins.
Why am I literally am the most boring.
You're the girl. It's a girl next door character. Also, side note, Parks and Rec is better than The Office for character development, overall underlying plot.
Yes.
So if you're looking for something that is funny with not as much dry humor, gotta be Parks and Rec. Leslie Knope will change your life and change your outlook on the world and how you should act with other people.
Chris Traeger. Shout out to
Damn, Jerry.
Damn.
You jumped into a lake for a burrito? What'd you do for a Klondike bar? Kill your wife? Damn it, Jerry, you killed DJ Roomba. Tommy Timberlake.
So this is very surprising to me. Your number one is Leslie. Which makes sense. But hear me out.
Yeah.
This is how I pictured Meg was
Oh boy.
April and Tom mixed together. Like a combination of fusion, that's what you get. But also the drive and determination and social justice of Leslie Knope.
Yeah. I'm just not as, I think what's tough or what's hard to reconcile about Leslie is like her character. I feel like the first thing you think of is how bubbly and positive she is.
Right.
I am not bubbly. I am getting better about being positive, but I would never define myself as bubbly or even effervescent, if you will.
Yeah, no. Our dad used to say Meg's negative.
Yes. However, I think that a lot of her other qualities, I think, are pillars of my personality.
Well, I was surprised also by your second one is Donna.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself 2011.
I'm a live tweet this bitch. Death Canoe 3, by the way.
Yeah. So, wait, was Jerry up there for me?
Number 4?
Yeah. Meg's number 9 for Jerry. For in this universe. So, that makes sense.
Yeah, yours goes Anne, Ben, Leslie, Jerry, Chris.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Andy wasn't even there?
Wait. Andy's not a character on here. Maybe this website is anti-Chris Pratt, which would track. Okay. I'm moving on to Pirates of the Caribbean before we get too dicey.
Dicey.
All right. I feel like this is important to you. What is you're William, dear.
Am I really?
You are Will Turner.
That makes I'm actually very happy with that result. I wasn't expecting it. I'll tell you that much. I was not expecting it. I'm very, very happy with it.
I'm really glad to hear that for you.
Yours. Do you want me to tell yours?
Y'all.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand.
Please.
Thanks. Thanks for the please. I'll get on with it. You are Jack Sparrow.
Oh, thank God. All real fans know they want to be Jack. You want to be Jack.
You want to be Jack. I know I'm not Jack. I know I'm not.
I love Jack. I love Jack Sparrow.
It makes sense for Meg to be Jack Sparrow.
No, I love Jack Sparrow.
I see a lot of Will in me because I'm very determined, especially if I have my mind made on something.
Oh my God, yeah. He does not shut. He's like,
he does not shut up about
God.
Elizabeth.
Oh my God, he doesn't shut up about Elizabeth or his father, just like Katara, dude. That's where the
then
overlap is.
Now I'm like,
oh fuck, I forgot to clean this mug. Look at how dirty that is. Oops.
So we have mugs specifically for this because we were like, oh, let's do mugs. A little cheers. Meg did not clean hers out, which is ironic because one of the things was, are you messy or clean? Yeah, Meg got messy. So
I think I might stop drinking out of this, to be honest. Okay. Next is Schitt's Creek. Scooby-Doo. Ted Mullins.
You're David.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any.
David.
Well, yeah, I feel like I can do the Alexis voice, but what does David say? What does fold in the cheese mean? How do I fold in the cheese?
Yeah. I think that's all we have to say for that.
You go Ted, Johnny, then David. You're Moira last. Oh, I would have killed to be Moira. The baby.
That's your second one.
Oh, thank God. The scrumdiddlyumptious
These aren't very high. I'm going to be honest. It's 67 and 64.
Yeah, you're 66 for Ted.
So we're not really Schitt's Creek.
All right. Next is Star Wars.
Star Wars. Oh, why can I not find this?
This is just, I think, just for the schnitz and gigs, I think, because we love Star Wars, but I don't really care about who I am from the Star Wars universe. At a 69% match. Well, this is lame because they only have 6 characters.
They do, which is interesting for the Star Wars universe.
There's someone that I very much want. And if I'm not them, it's tough. You are 69% Luke.
Oh. I don't know. I don't see anything in... God, what is up with this father thing?
Yeah, geez, you got some fixations there. Who am I?
Oh, you are Han Solo.
Oh,
who are you hoping to be?
Bastard. Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to say that.
Love Obi-Wan.
But it makes sense that you're Han.
Yeah, that tracks.
It tracks.
It certainly tracks. All right, Stranger Things, kind of a letdown for Abby, or because you already know your Will Byers. No. Just because you already knew.
I already knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, you went Will, Byers. Okay, the 3 Byers you're in a row. Will, Joyce, and Jonathan.
What?
Yeah.
In like 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
For my top?
Yeah. 78, 71, 70. So there's a big jump between Will and your next one, but.
All right, you want to hear yours?
Yeah.
Because mine aren't that interesting. Yours is Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robin.
Yeah.
And then guess who's second?
Caleb?
Max.
Yeah.
Max.
Fuck yeah. That
Max.
tracks. That totally
That
tracks.
totally makes sense to me.
I wonder if this is calibrated for season 4.
It definitely is because I don't know who Erica is.
Yeah, she was that's Caleb's little sister. She was in season 3.
Oh,
She helped them.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because that also tracks.
Yo, so tracks. Yeah. Stranger Things did me so well in this quiz.
It really did.
Okay. A few left. That 70s show.
Which is funny because I have not watched it, but
I wanted it because for those that want a sense of Abby, she's Katie Foreman. And it just makes sense. That's the mom. And it just tracks. You are Katie Foreman.
So what I've gained from this is I'm a mom figure.
Yeah.
I have a fixation on fathers or
Just your family, I think.
family. Yeah, family. And I'm boring.
No, you're not boring.
Well, I mean, look at all these. I mean, come on, guys. You can't tell me that the characters that Megan listed off are characters that you're like, yeah, that's my favorite. That's
They're
okay.
stable.
I'm okay.
They're stable. They're
That's
constant.
hilarious.
They're reliable.
Okay.
They're consistent.
Still boring. And that's fine. I'll have to deal with that. I'll have to. What else am I going to do? Like, that's just who I am. Meg's the people you love. The
Or
funny,
hate.
witty.
Or
I mean,
I'm a polarizing person.
you are a polarizing person.
It's okay. It happens.
And I think I'm the opposite. I'm a very...
Yeah, you're very warm. You're very inviting. Everyone likes you.
But
Because you
there's
make
not
people
much
feel
to
very
me.
safe. That's not true. I think I'm way more like my personality is way more. That's okay. Here it is. These characters are very reserved in their complexity, and you have to engage with them for a long period of time to see their nuance. Versus when you see me, you get what you see. Like I'm not holding back. Like
That's
what type of
interesting you
person and
said that
character they are
because
within the first 10 minutes.
When they were like, are you open? I was like, yeah, Meg is kind of an open book.
Yeah.
Like you could...
Yeah, I said you were super reserved.
Yeah, I am very reserved.
Yeah.
It takes a while to really get to know me.
Yeah, absolutely. See, so it's not that. It's just when you're perceived, that's how it tracks. All right, who was my character?
Donna.
Yeah.
And I what I know of the show, I'm like, yeah, Meg's Donna. I would have guessed that.
That makes sense. Okay, 2 things left.
I'm surprised we didn't do This Is Us.
We
Should we
can
throw
right
it in
now.
there?
Yeah, let's just throw
Throw
in
it
This
in
Is
there
Us.
for
We're taking
mummy.
an audible.
Oh, I'm so happy. Ooh, that was interesting for your second person, but I'm so happy for you for this one.
Okay, I do not know This Is Us. I think I watched a couple episodes of the first season. I know that Mandy Moore has Alzheimer's. That's all I got.
Okay, you're Toby. I love Toby. Mom.
Wait, I thought we were anti-Toby.
What?
Didn't he like get super mad at Kate when she had an abortion or something like that? Or she had a miscarriage or something? Or wasn't he an alcoholic? I'm confused. I thought we were anti-Toby for a little while.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, interesting.
I love Toby as a character.
Oh, well, you're Kate, so.
I hate Kate. Okay, that makes me angry.
Oh, no, see? I'm sorry.
I don't hate her. I just think I thought I was going to be Randall.
Well, Randall is your third person. Rebecca's your second.
I literally am the worst characters ever.
That's not true.
Megan, I don't like any of these characters that you're saying.
Okay, well.
Now I really got to change my personality.
No. No.
Now I just have to change who I am. That's what's going to fix it, you guys.
Maybe it's hard to enjoy characters that resemble
has
you.
serious daddy issues too.
Oh, God.
This is
You
really...
would totally blame yourself.
That's what she did.
You would totally blame
she's
yourself.
so annoying, though. See, this is what I'm learning. I'm just an annoying person.
You're annoying and you're boring.
Annoying, boring.
But you're also very loving and consistent and stable and inviting. Yes, that is also very true. You're stable in terms of your reliability. That's what I mean by that.
I can't believe you threw that in there. No, I'm sad. All right,
Well,
it's
that was
whatever.
your call. All right, well, you got
That's my call.
Twilight. I think this one's gonna make you happy.
I hope.
I think so. You're Alice.
Oh, you're Alice too.
Oh, twinsies. It means nothing to me.
Oh, and then you're Emmett. That tracks.
Oh, your last one is Emmett at 45%. Your
Oh.
second one is Jasper.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, that makes sense for
Sure.
If,
All right, and then our last one, which means nothing to me, but threw it in for Abby and for all of the Walking Dead fans, is Walking Dead. And I think this dude had a pretty... Spoiler. I remember this dude, people being sad that he died. Glenn.
you're Glenn too.
Glenn Coco.
Oh, I love Glenn. He's literally so. Wait, who's your second one? Your second one's Rick.
Carl
Grimes.
is yours.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. See, those are characters I like.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you for including it. She did this for me, everybody.
Sure.
Squirrel's Nest. Okay.
Okay. So that's all of our universes. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to read our top 5 total, and then the next top 10 that are relevant to us, because, like, for example, there are people from shows that we've never seen,
Right.
or that we don't care about, like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Sorry, don't care. So your first 5, at 78%, Will Byers, 76% Willow Rosenberg from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 76% Abby Abrams from Broad City, don't know who that is, 75% Nancy Thompson from the movie A Nightmare on Elm Street, and number 5 is Amy Ansler from Booksmart, 75%.
I don't know any of them.
So the next top 10 is Just Day. All of these are 73% and 72%. All of
Wow.
them. All
Okay.
10 of these. So it goes Just Day, Henry Mills from Once Upon a Time, then Belle.
Oh, Henry's above Belle?
Yes. Well, they're tied. But
Oh.
technically came above in the listing. I don't know what her name is, but Baby from Dirty Dancing, like dump a baby in a corner, like Baby, the girl, the woman.
I literally hate all my characters.
Okay.
This is so upsetting.
Armin from Attack on Titan,
Okay, tracks.
Dobby, Emma Pillsbury, Andy Sachs from Devil Wears Prada, and Hathaway's character.
Okay, I'll take it.
Jane Villanueva from
Yep.
Jane the Virgin.
When I took this quiz, that was like in my top 5, Jane.
And Anastasia Steele from 50 Shades of Grey.
Guys, this is so wrong. All of my characters have daddy issues. Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with people perceiving me like this?
I don't know. Maybe
I've also never seen 50 Shades of Grey, so I have no idea what her character is like.
There's nothing going on there. She's a
Great.
bland.
Great, that makes me feel
I'm sorry.
There's nothing going on. Great, Meg. Thanks for that.
My bad. That's on me. All right. Anyway.
Okay. So the top 5, just unfiltered.
Sure.
Benjamin Hawkeye Pierce, we already went over that.
Sure.
Don't know who it is. Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park is your second one.
See Jurassic World 3, I guess. Not sponsored.
Then your third one is Tasty Jefferson
Sure,
from
yeah.
Orange is the New Black. I'm gonna butcher this name, so sorry for all the NCIS people, but Abby Suto? And then Veronica Fisher from Shameless, which also makes sense to
Don't
me.
know who that is.
Okay, so then our next top 10, we have Timon from The Lion King.
Oh my God.
He was
That-
number 6.
That is out of pocket.
Yeah, it is.
don't
I was
even
like,
think-
I need to include this.
I don't even think you get the most personality from him from Lion King 1.5, and his whole personality is I want to leave the meerkat fam.
Yeah, but I see it.
All right.
Okay, but then right after that, number 7
Sure.
was Genie from Aladdin.
What is up with the Disney characters?
Number 10 is Joe Marsh.
Yep.
So number 12 is Richard Castle.
Tracks. Love Castle. Highly recommend. It's a top-notch murder mystery. If you ever want it,
Right.
it's very good.
Number 17 was Tyrion Lannister. 19 was Janice Ian. 21, Mercedes Jones. 24, Robin Buckley from Stranger Things. 26, George Weasley. And number 30, Sokka.
That's called predictability.
Yeah, that's true. If that's one thing,
I'm predictable as
she's
shit.
predictable. Yeah.
All right. So now we want to get into some of the sliding scale things that we said to like share like what our thought processes were, because
when we were
taking it earlier today, because they're funny.
Some of them were like actually really difficult for me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and some I just screenshotted because I just wanted to tell Abby that I put her at 96% clumsy.
Did you really?
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel like it's just a facet of your personality. Even if it's not actually true, I just like the idea of you being way more clumsy than coordinated. Because your hand-eye coordination isn't great either.
That's true. That's true. Also, for those out there, we did say earlier that we were drama people, but we were also very sports.
Yeah.
Too. We played sports since the age of 5, all the way up until high school, like end of high school. So just keep that in mind with these. Okay. So one of my first ones was the artistic versus scientific, because I had a really hard time, because Megan's a very artistic musician. Like music wise, she's very artistic, and I think she does have a lot of artistic outlets in her life. But then I think of Meg's not really, but I don't know, because you use a lot of facts and data to support your argument. So I was like, but she is scientific in that way. Mm-hmm. But I leaned more towards artistic. I put her at 75% artistic and 25% scientific.
That tracks.
Do you want to go? Do you want
Sure.
one?
The emoji where one side was a robot and one side was a ghost. You were 100% ghost.
I put you towards ghost too.
Strictly because of the face the ghost makes. That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say. This one I just thought would be very relevant to your characters. It was the high IQ, low IQ. I put you at 95% high IQ. Because I think I do think that's really important for your character. Yeah,
that's very sweet, Abby.
Well, you're a smart person.
Thank you, but that's really nice. That was unnecessary. I didn't put you as that high. Because I didn't think that I saw it as, like being over there in the 90s was like, that was your percentile in terms of IQ. So I just perceived it differently. So I put
what do you think
over,
my percentile in IQ is?
I don't know, like 70, like slightly above average.
Dude,
I think I'm slightly above average too.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you're smarter than Meg's really smart.
But like IQ, I don't
know. Okay, I don't know.
But I put you
at 95% high.
That's very.
Because I thought it would be really, and that's where the Tyrion thing came in too. Because this makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
that makes sense. Well, yeah, because of the way how you perceived it, if it's in terms of like how integral is this aspect of them to their personality, like I would say like my intelligence or wittiness or whatever have you is pretty important to my.
It is pretty important
personality. But whatever. Interesting that you said about the communal thing, because I was struggling with individualist and communal because of your fixation with how you would act in a zombie apocalypse. So I put you at 68% individualist because I don't think you're very communal. I think you're very empathetic and I think you care about other people. But I think at the crux of it, you are not a communal person. I really don't. I was really tempted to put it farther towards individualist, but I was like, I need to take into account the empathy that you certainly have.
And I think we need to take this back to the whole topic of family, because I'm individual for my family.
Yeah, that's also true as well.
I would not abandon my family. I just couldn't do it. I could not do it. But if you're not my family, sorry, you're not on my list.
Dunzo. Dunzo list.
Unfortunately, until we reach we can get a community, you're not part of I would agree. I would agree with that. Okay. If we're doing it based off of apocalypse, and for Meg's, I think I have this in yours. I put her definitely more towards communal, very high towards communal, because all of everything you want to do in life has been for the greater good of the people.
Yeah.
The common people, the people that need it. You're very communal. Even when I bring up apocalypse situations, you're like, that wouldn't happen to me because we get together and make it stop.
Or I would just die.
Or she would just die. Or she'd be like, or I just off
my
myself.
My vibe on the apocalypse, it's not that serious. From what I've seen on The Walking Dead, it's I don't want to live like that anyway. So I'm gonna get my homies. We're gonna have a good time, and then.
See, I wouldn't take that. I'd be like, you're coming with me, and you're surviving.
Anyway,
family's very big for me.
Okay. All right. So then, you're the next one.
Oh right. You're definitely gonna want to comment on this.
Oh boy.
Down to earth or head in the clouds? Meg's down to earth.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I know. I think you're gonna want to comment for me what you put.
Oh, she was super head in the clouds.
Yeah.
Super opposite.
Very
like certainly
opposite.
head in the clouds.
Very,
But that goes back to Abby has a huge imagination, and you're more of an optimist, and
it's true.
I would say I'm much more. I have been described as a nihilist, which is not believing in anything.
Yeah.
So, and Abby's much more, not to say that Head in the Clouds is believing in stuff or isn't, but I think just being more grounded versus having a proclivity for
Random things. Meg's always said, like, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna
my
say
God,
it.
I have no idea what you're gonna say.
Like, she doesn't need to know why the sun rises in the morning.
Oh yeah, yes.
Like that type of stuff. Like I am the type of person where I'm like thinking about those things constantly. I'm like, I wonder why this does this. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I don't.
And my head's always spinning, and I'm off
Yeah.
somewhere in my own universe.
Yeah, I would agree. For the extrovert introvert question, I felt that was difficult because this goes back to you are more complex the more you know them. Because I think when you first meet you, people are gonna be like, she's an extrovert.
Yeah.
Because you're very bubbly and again, warm, inviting, you're sociable.
Yeah.
However, I don't think that that's your innate nature. I think you very much enjoy that, but you really need your alone time. So I did put you at 59% extrovert because I think you're more extroverted than introverted because, for example, at a wedding, you're on the dance floor. There's no hesitation that you're going to be on the dance floor and you're going to be socializing.
Absolutely
So
not.
maybe I should have put it even a little farther, like maybe at like 65, 70. But I still, like, it was very important that, like, your alone time, like when you seclude, like you are secluded.
See, that's very interesting that you say that because I have mine pulled up right now. And I put Meg at 60% introvert as well. Because you see Meg, she's an extrovert. Well, the thing is, she wears who she is on her sleeve.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, she's probably an extrovert. But Meg also needs her alone time as well. Like, she doesn't necessarily get energized by being with a lot of people. And I think that's something that you have to know about Meg. But it's funny because one of my best friends, Paige, like, because I told her once how I would say that our family kind of considers me an introvert. And she was like, what? Everybody at school, like everybody that meets you is like, yeah, that girl's an extrovert.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Paige is one of the most introverted people I know too. So she's like, that's ridiculous to call yourself.
You're not shy. Being an introvert doesn't mean you're shy.
That's true. We need to, yes.
Like, that's, I think, what the issue is. Like, you're certainly not shy. Okay, this one I just thought was silly. Remember you asked me about whippersnapper and sage?
Yeah.
I put you at 75% whippersnapper.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like part of being a whippersnapper is being doe-eyed in the world. And I think you're still there. Like, I wouldn't say that you're like, I associate being a whippersnapper with, I feel like a lot of wisdom comes from negative experiences, not just positive experiences. And like exposure to difficult, complex, problematic things. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that you haven't had exposure to that. I just think that you've maintained, maybe even intentionally maintained, a whippersnapper attitude rather than a sage. Because in my opinion, anyone that's old and wise typically is advising like caution and prudence and reflexivity and all these things that come from a place of being so discouraged by the world.
Yeah, I think you make a good point there. I see how I would have probably gone more the opposite side to myself because I feel like I'm an older soul.
Sure.
But you're making a lot of points. Like, I do like to stay young. I do like I work with kids.
Yeah.
I work at after school. Like, I work at a summer camp. Like, I love doing that stuff. I love my imagination. If I could still play with Legos and it would be accepted by society, I probably still would.
Absolutely. I mean, I bought you a Lego set for Christmas.
That's true.
Well, because for the jaded and innocent one, I think I put you at 75% innocent too. Not because I think you're innocent, but because I think you're that not jaded. Like, you're not, but I think I'm very jaded.
I put you as very jaded. Very jaded. That's interesting. Okay, now this one's very interesting. It was the heroic versus villainous.
Sure.
And a part of me really wanted to put you as a villain.
Sure.
But I didn't because you have definitely more of a hero quality. But I was like, I could see her being a badass villain.
I appreciate that.
Does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
I just want to bring that up.
This is contentious, I think. But do you remember Haunted and Blissful? I put you at 84% haunted.
Wow, what?
Because so it might have just been me not understanding what it was asking, but when I hear haunted, I hear like you are visited and bogged down by a lot of things from your past and a lot of loss.
Oh, yeah. Haven't gone over my dead dog. So
Rip buddy.
rip buddy.
So that's why I did that, because loss in your past does haunt you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I put you at blissful. I don't know. I can't really remember that one. This one was the emoji. You had basketball on one side.
Sure.
And I did not an easel.
Palette
On the other. And I did this one to include for our listeners, our fellow squirrels, willing to listen about our not so conversations.
Or they are acorns.
Oh, you guys choose in the comments.
You guys. What's our fan base name? We got squirrels, acorns, and then we're open for. There's always another category in a proper democracy.
Right.
Right in.
Okay. And because you were really sporty as a kid.
Yeah.
Really sporty. Like Meg was a tomboy.
Yeah.
Like
your girl's athletic.
She was very athletic.
Doesn't like to move, but she's athletic.
And that's another thing. I mean, you were slothful.
I'm a sloth.
I'll say
it. I'm a sloth.
She's sloth.
And I'm proud. Sloths are cute.
I put you more at artistic because I think nowadays.
I did for you as well.
Nowadays, I put you at 70% artistic and 30%.
I think I was around there too.
I think that's just how we are now. But we also do love a good competition and a good game.
I'm super competitive.
A good game. Yeah, we'll go all in.
Current fixation on game is Catan. Highly suggest. I've been trying to get Abby to play.
She has.
Just very good. Settlers of Catan. I highly recommend. Okay. For multicolored and monochrome, we had to have a conversation about what this meant.
We didn't tell each other what we put.
But just about, so I described it as kind of your essence, your aura, perhaps how you dress and express yourself. Multicolored being...
Which is ironic because
multicolored versus monochrome being one color of various different shades. So I put Abby at 75% multicolored.
Yeah, which is ironic because I'm not.
Yeah, not right now. But like Abby's a big, like, you love sundresses that are super colorful.
I do.
You're very vibrant. Like your aura is very zany, which is like multicolored in my head. It's not monochromatic.
And I would say Meg is very much so the opposite.
Yeah. Like
she stays within her range of
my vibe,
of vibe, and I'm kind of all over the place. Just everything gels.
Yeah. Like I also, there was another question about like stoicism. I don't remember what the other side was, but I was like, I imagine Abby would be putting me more towards stoic, and I was putting you towards the other way.
I don't know. I can't remember. This one's fun. Monkey was one, like a monkey, and then a poodle was on the other end. I put 100% monkey for Megan.
Yeah, she was 100% poodle.
So.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, this is another good one. What's that one? Am I gonna be offended?
You're not gonna be offended. I think you're just gonna vehemently disagree.
Okay. Let's see.
I put for self-destructive and self-improving.
You're gonna put self-destructive.
80% self-destructive.
I knew that one. I knew you were gonna say that.
I just think that your self-improving is outweighed by some of the self-sabotage that you do. I think that you are very self-improving. I just think you're even more self-destructive.
Yeah, I think I do also have to reflect. I'm trying. God, I'm trying. So, we're getting there, but I can see that. I understand why you did it. I put you for more self-improving. But this has been a work in progress for my entire life. Yeah. So
certainly, and it will be for the rest of my life as well.
Okay.
Certainly. You're 100% squirrel. For squirrel versus bat, I put you 100% squirrel.
See, I put Meg towards more. I know this is upsetting, but I did put you more towards bat.
Where's the logic there? That makes no sense. Like, I don't understand that at all.
Well, okay.
I don't understand. I don't even understand the qualities of a bat. Like, that actually irks me.
Well, okay, I think bats are more like powerful than squirrels. I see you as more of a powerful person.
They literally can only be out at night.
I think know. That's what
hot take number whatever. I think nocturnal animals are embarrassing.
Why?
I think it's embarrassing to be nocturnal, and
that's
whatever. The sonar and the night vision is cool, but it's like everyone else is awake during the day. You don't even get to see the sun and get your vitamin D. Grow up.
We're the problem.
Grow up.
Maybe we're the problem.
Grow up.
See, I disagree with that, but whatever. But I did put you more towards bat because if I'm perceiving you as a person, I do squirrely things. I guess you do squirrely things too. Maybe I changed my mind. Maybe I can't change it now, but I also feel like it goes against our squirrel's-ness.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's like
I know, Meg.
the integrity of the entire name of our podcast
take
hinges
some of the
on
characters that you agreed upon, right? You would say they're more bat than squirrel.
No, I don't. Again, I don't understand the attributes of the bat. I don't understand how a bat is the opposite of a squirrel.
I don't think it is the opposite.
Well, if anything,
They should
I
have
think
made
it
it
would be
different.
squirrel and like dolphin.
Oh yeah, that would have been a better analysis. So if you're listening, open
source Psychometrics Project.
we have
person.
a little take. You can listen to it if you want, but
Throw a dolphin emoji in there. Anti-bat emoji.
anti-bat emoji. Okay, can I go with the next one?
Yeah.
This was princess or queen. Megan is 100% a queen.
And you're 100% a princess.
I don't think we need to.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Okay, I put you 64% demonic, and I don't exactly remember why.
Why?
I'm trying to remember.
That's interesting. Because when I think of myself, I do not think I'm demonic.
I think it probably has to do more with me being spiteful. I don't think anyone's angelic. I think very few people are truly angelic.
Negative
Because I
Nancy.
think that it's not that. I just think that people are much more inclined to be demonic if they need to be versus being. It's harder to be
Way
angelic.
to be Lock-in Hobbs. Bring that back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why did I screenshot it for some reason. We don't need it. Whatever.
This one you're not going to agree with. Well, just the premise of the question itself.
Mm-hmm.
But masculine and feminine.
Oh, God, ridiculous. That's a ridiculous question. I would like to say before she answers this that masculine and feminine are completely constructed. They don't actually mean anything. We've just assigned them to mean something, even though that should be flexible and fluid and shouldn't actually exist. Whatever.
Still going to say it. I do see you more as masculine.
Sure, whatever. That's chill.
I think that's because of my social construct.
Yeah.
How I perceive masculine as being more. This is
Yeah,
horrible.
see, don't say it then. Just
Right.
let it be.
I'm
just
just-
let
we're
it
just
rest.
gonna-
Just let it rest. I think the viewers know what you mean.
Right.
All right, this is the last one that I have.
I still have a lot more.
Okay, well, you might want to pick some that are. Anyway, okay, the last one I have is celebrity versus boy/girl next door. Abby is certainly, I put her at 82% girl next door.
You know, that's so interesting. Because when I was younger, I think I totally would have been a celebrity.
Yes. That is so true. You were, oh my God.
I
that
was
is
a
so
diva.
true. Yes, you were big
Diva.
diva. The glitter, the sparkle, the show.
I had this bag that said drama queen.
Oh my
Or
God,
no,
yeah.
was it diva? It might have been diva or
Yeah,
drama queen.
I think
or
it was
something.
drama queen. But oh my God, yeah, you totally would have been celebrity. You're not anymore though. I don't
Which
think
is
you are
kind
at
of
all.
sad. I think
No.
I don't know what happened.
Probably might be a confidence thing. Yeah. I also think you're not as flamboyant as you used to be.
Right. I think I got scared.
That could be part of it. I also just think you're like not a child anymore. So like,
Yeah. A part of me wants some of that back.
Yeah.
I put you more towards celebrity for sure. Okay. This one we already kind of went over. Neat, messy. Meg's more messy. We also went over this. Normal, weird. Meg's 93% weird. And
Ew.
I would also put myself in that
uber
category.
weird.
I mean, we're calling this the squirrel's nest.
Squirrels are one of the most common mammals. I don't even know if it's a mammal. Whatever.
It's just we're nuts. That's what I'm saying.
Ew.
Meg's 100% loyal.
Thank you. I put you at 100% loyal as well.
We are
But I
very
also
loyal.
put, there was an emoji with like a blabbermouth emoji and then a zipper.
Silent?
Yeah, I put you all the way at the zipper.
I put you-
and you all the way at secretive too.
Yeah. If you tell me a secret, I will not tell.
Yeah, it's
anyone.
not going anywhere.
I did not put you on that same spectrum.
Unfortunately, this is what I want to defend for all the viewers out there. My perception of what people think needs to be private, my threshold is so much lower. Like, like sometimes I just don't
like
think
societally,
it needs to be
like-
private.
yeah, she's like,
I'm
why are you
it's
making
not
that a private?
deep. Why wouldn't I tell someone that? It's not. I wouldn't consider that secret level. So
Right,
the
but they
issue
may
is,
consider it.
yes, the issue is I need to be told like a child, don't tell
No,
anybody.
that's the thing.
And then I won't tell anyone.
Then she won't. She won't. Except maybe.
I'm not good at keeping low stakes secrets.
Yeah.
Like,
But if you tell me, I'm a vault.
Yeah.
I'm a vault.
I try my best, and I'm super loyal, so I'll never do anything to
I
hurt
did
you.
that one. This one I think was really, really, hey, don't look at it. Really important to Meg's characters. I put her at 100% deep versus shallow.
I put you pretty deep, pretty far deep as well. I think probably 75%.
Because Meg's a really deep person. So I just thought that
Philosophize, you know?
spiritual and skeptical. Meg's 97% skeptical.
Yeah, I put you like 90% spiritual.
Meg's 100% an alpha.
I put you 100% beta.
I think this will be really interesting for some of my friends or
people that see us in other...
Or like my school.
Yeah.
I doubt anybody from school is going to see this,
We'll
but
see.
who knows? If you're listening, shout out. I want that makes me want hammer my head. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I put you at 100% alpha.
Yep.
Emotional 92%.
Yeah.
Yeah. We already covered that. I put you at 90% protagonist.
Yeah. Versus antagonist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did that for you too. You're not the villain.
Oh, and that's it.
All right. So I think, well done, that you get a good look at us. And I think what I want to leave off on is a question for people to ponder, some food for thought, if you will.
Food for thought.
Why we dislike or like or admire characters, like where that comes from. And does it have to do with the character traits that we see in ourselves projected onto them? Do the characters that we don't like have our character traits? Are they more like us? I don't know. Just reflect on why you like or dislike characters. And
I mean,
if that
as you
has
can
to do with
see-
how you perceive yourself.
Yeah, as you can see, I hated most of the characters. And that's interesting. Does that equate to my self-loathing? I don't really know.
I don't
Maybe.
really know either.
But if that's how people perceive me,
I think
that's rough.
personally, I think a lot of the characters that I love are people that I aspire to be like. And a lot of the characters that I don't like are people that I am fearful of becoming.
I think a lot of the characters I love are who I admire, but also just, like, I was really happy with my Game of Thrones, like Sam. I love Sam. Love Sam. There are other characters where I'm like, why am I so dull? But yeah, it's really interesting to see how you see me versus how I would choose some of the questions for myself.
Right.
But I also think it was very accurate. I think it was very accurate. And once again, shout out to open source Psychometrics Project.
Go take it. Super fun. Take the exhaustive one.
It's really, really
120
fun.
questions. Link in the description down below. Always
below.
wanted to say that.
Yeah. And
Catch us next week.
Yeah, this is the Squirrel's Nest.
Squirrel's Nest. Stay nutty.
Stay nutty, my friends.